Last summer, my friend Alex and I decided to take a scenic detour through the Appalachian backroads. Bad idea. It was around midnight when the GPS on my phone just died. No signal, nothing. The paved road had ended miles ago, and now we were staring down a dirt path that vanished into the trees. It was our only option. We drove deeper, and that's when the silence hit us. Not just quiet, it was a dead, unnatural stillness. No crickets, no wind rustling the leaves, nothing. Alex leaned over and whispered, "It feels like the woods are listening." Goosebumps prickled my arms. Then, we saw it. A faint, flickering light, deep in the trees. A cabin. Relief washed over me for a second, but as we got closer, that feeling soured. The place was a wreck. The porch sagged, the wood was warped and rotten, but a light was definitely moving inside. Against our better judgment, we got out of the car and started walking toward it. That's when I heard it, a whisper right behind me. It wasn't a word, just breath. A cold exhale that sounded unnervingly like my own name. My blood ran cold. We peered through a grimy window. Inside, the light wasn't from a lamp. It was an old lantern, swinging back and forth on its own in the still air. And on the dusty floor, we saw fresh footprints. Not leading in or out, just circling the center of the room, over and over. Suddenly, the front porch creaked behind us. We spun around. Silhouetted in the doorway was a figure. It was tall, impossibly thin, and just wrong. Its limbs were too long, its shape almost human but stretched, distorted. It tilted its head, an unnatural, sickening crack echoing in the silence, as if it was studying a curious insect. We didn't scream, we just ran. Blindly, we sprinted back into the darkness of the woods, branches whipping our faces. Behind us, we could hear its footsteps. They weren't rushed. They were slow, deliberate, each one a heavy thud on the forest floor. It knew we couldn't get far. Just as my lungs started to burn, I saw it, the twin beams of my car's headlights cutting through the trees. We scrambled inside, fumbling with the locks. I slammed the car into reverse, tires spinning in the dirt, and peeled out of there. In the rearview mirror, I saw the creature. It was standing in the middle of the road, perfectly still, watching us go. And then, it slowly raised one of its long, spindly arms, as if it were waving goodbye. The next morning, we checked the map. No cabin was listed anywhere in that area. We stopped at a local diner, and an old man overheard us talking. He just looked at us with sad eyes and said, "Son, if you saw something in those woods, you better believe it saw you first." We haven't been back to the mountains since. Some things are better left lost. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe for more strange stories.